Saturday, I'll be hosting the AAPI Unity Festival, a celebration of youth achievement and cultural diversity.
Now I know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
Joining us now to speak more about the AAPI Unity Festival is and First Gen Scholars founder Jonathan Burgos. Jonathan, thank you so much for being here. Before we start talking about the event that Maria will be hosting there, what is First Gen Scholars?
Thank you for asking, Phil.
Sure.
It's a nonprofit that I founded here about 4 years ago. And we help first generation students not only get to college, but my goal is to help them graduate with no debt.
I think a lot of people were hoping that you were around a long time ago. You know what, you have really made some achievements in terms of some of these kids. Where are some of these kids going to?
Oh, thank you for asking, Maria. So this fall, I have a student going to Harvard. I have 2 going to Yale. I have, so basically 6 out of the 8 Ivy Leagues, our students are going there this fall. We have about 13 going to Berkeley, and at San Diego, UCSD, about like 65 students. So all on full ride. So they're going to graduate with no debt. So
it's amazing.
Wow.
Let's talk a little bit about Saturday, the AAPI Unity Festival. It's the first one. What can we expect?
You can expect a lot of what I wanted to do, and since my work is with the high school youth, is to celebrate and honor them. Right? San Diego itself has over 400,000 AAPI residents here, and so one of the largest in the nation. And we wanted to do something to not only celebrate the diversity that represents the AAPI narrative, but also to celebrate the youth. And so all of our performers and a lot of the people that we're recognizing are youth from San Diego, and we want to honor them, but also understand like we stand on the shoulders of other people before us.
And Jonathan, talk more about the performances that they will see, the people who show up to the festival, especially when they see Maria as well.
Yes, yeah, so excited to have you there, Maria, as the MC. Some of our performers, we have He'eli'i, who does a Polynesian review, so they're a halau here. In addition to that, we have Finest City Breakers, and so that's a collection of elementary school youth that represent different AAPI communities, and they'll be there doing b-boy and b-girl dances for us. In addition to that, we have traditional Lao dancing, we have traditional Korean dancing, and traditional Filipino dancing as well.
So it's really just a melting pot of so many of AAPI cultural events, really.
Yeah, and what, you know, the thing is we can't fit them all, right? I wish we could like Pokemon and just like, you know, catch them all, but there's over 30 ethnicities that are represented here in San Diego, and even more so in terms of the number of like languages spoken too. So we try our best to try and cover as much as we can, but also with the focus on the Pacific Islander community too.
There is an essay contest that's going on, so talk about that.
Sure, so for elementary school, middle school, and high school students, there's an essay contest where basically they get to nominate or talk about their AAPI hero, and in return they have a chance to win a $250 prize at each of those categories.
Wow, so tell us more about the festival itself, where it is, you know, again, what time, and is it free, I guess is the question.
Are people welcome?
Of course, everyone is welcome. The event itself starts at 1 o'clock, and it's over at the Jacobs Center over in Southeast San Diego. And again, I also want to thank some of our sponsors too, the California Healthcare Foundation and the Asian Pacific Health Foundation and UPAC that are going to be there, as well as the Jacobs Center for providing that space for us. And so it's from 1 to 4, and it's going to be action-packed, but also on top of that, we get to highlight some of the youth, and we can't wait for families to come, but also to bring their kids, because we want to let them know that they're the center of attention. They deserve that.
And you know what? We're going to make sure that we highlight them and we let them know that they're important. What can we do to support you? What can the community do? First Gen Scholars is a nonprofit.
Yeah, so I mean, there's 2 things. One is to elevate the opportunities that youth have, and so by doing that, they can check out our website for First Gen Scholars, and then through that, we can tell them a little bit more about what we do for the AAPI Unity Festival. But on top of that, our goal is to help any student in San Diego that is first generation low income reach and have thriving careers after college.
Well, we're happy you're around. Thank you so much for coming in today and talking about this. We appreciate this. If you want to learn more about the AAPI Unity Festival, go to our website, fox5sandiego.com, and click on the Scene on Fox 5 tab. All the information will be right there. Thank you, Jonathan.